You're about to make a $15,000 mistake. And the worst part? The car looks completely fine on the outside. Every single year, thousands of people buy cars that drain their bank accounts dry, not because they're unlucky, but because nobody warned them in time. Today, I'm going to be that warning. These are the top 5 worst cars you should absolutely never buy in 2026, even if the price makes you want to pull the trigger immediately. Stick with me until number 1 because that one is the most popular car on the market right now, and it might already be in your search history. Kicking off at number 5, the Nissan Sentra and Nissan Altima. Now before you come at me in the comments, hear me out completely. These cars look sleek, they're affordable, and Nissan's marketing makes them feel like a smart buy. But hidden underneath that hood is one of the most notorious transmissions in automotive history, the CVT. CVT stands for Continuously Variable Transmission. And Nissan's version has been failing on owners between 80,000 and 120,000 miles for over a decade straight. We're talking sudden shuddering, whining noises, and complete transmission failure, sometimes with no warning at all. Replacement cost? Between $3,500 and $5,000. On a car you maybe paid $8,000 for. That's not a deal. That's a trap. Nissan has faced multiple class action lawsuits over this exact issue. And while they've made small improvements in newer models, the reputation and the reliability data still haven't recovered. In 2026, you can do so much better for the same price. Number 4 is cute, colorful, and absolutely iconic looking. It's the Fiat 500, and yes, it will absolutely destroy your peace of mind. The Fiat 500 consistently ranks as one of the lowest rated cars for reliability across every major automotive survey year after year. Electrical gremlins, engine misfires, transmission jerking, owners report all of it within the first 2 years of ownership. And here's the kicker. Finding parts for a Fiat in most cities outside of major metros is a nightmare. Your mechanic will likely shrug and tell you they need to order from overseas. That means longer wait times and higher labor costs every single time. The charm wears off the moment you're stuck waiting 3 weeks for a replacement part on a car you paid $6,000 for. Cute doesn't pay the repair bills. Now we're getting into the really dangerous territory. The next 3 cars on this list are ones people are actively buying right now in massive numbers, and they have absolutely no idea what's waiting for them at mile 60,000. Don't go anywhere. Number 3, the Jeep Compass. The car that sells an adventure lifestyle but delivers a repair shop lifestyle instead. The Jeep Compass has one of the highest repair frequency scores of any compact SUV on the market. Owners report issues with a 9-speed automatic transmission, electrical system failures, and significant rust problems, even in relatively mild climates. Consumer Reports has flagged the Compass repeatedly for below-average reliability. And used models that seem like bargains at $12,000 to $15,000 can easily rack up $4,000 to $6,000 in repairs within the first year of ownership. If you want an SUV that actually lives up to a rugged image, spend a little more and get something that won't leave you stranded on the side of that scenic mountain road you were so excited to drive. Number 2 is the car that looks like the ultimate budget win. It's the Mitsubishi Mirage, and it is one of the most dangerous values in the entire automotive market right now. The Mirage is one of the cheapest new cars you can buy in 2026, and that price is seductive, we get it. But what you're getting is a 78 horsepower engine that struggles to merge onto highways, one of the lowest crash test safety ratings in its class, and a resale value that falls off a cliff the moment you drive it off the lot. Safety testers have repeatedly found the Mirage lacking in front crash prevention and structural protection. In a real-world collision with an average-sized SUV, the physics are simply not in your favor. Saving $5,000 upfront means nothing if you're paying for it in safety, performance anxiety, and a car that nobody wants to buy from you when it's time to move on. The Mirage is a false economy dressed up as a smart choice. Alright, we've made it to number 1, and I want you to brace yourself because this is a car brand that has one of the most loyal fan bases in America. A lot of people are going to disagree with me in the comments, but the data doesn't lie. Here we go. Number 1. Specific configurations of the Ram 1500 and certain Dodge models with the eco-diesel engine and older Hemi configurations. Before Ram fans close this video, the truck itself isn't the problem. It's the specific powertrain combinations that have caused massive headaches. The eco-diesel engine in older Ram 1500s has been plagued with emission system failures, EGR valve problems, and diesel particulate filter issues that cost $2,000 to $4,000 to fix, and some owners have dealt with this multiple times on the same truck. Fiat Chrysler, now Stellantis, actually paid out over $300 million in settlements related to these exact emissions issues. That's not a minor quality hiccup. That is a systemic engineering failure that was covered up. If you're shopping used Ram 1500s and you see an EcoDiesel badge, run the VANG. Check the service history, and factor in the very real possibility that you could be buying someone else's nightmare at full asking price. Here's the bottom line. Cheap doesn't mean smart. Every single car on this list had one thing in common: a low price tag that hid a very expensive truth underneath. Before you buy any used or budget car in 2026, run a full vehicle history report, get an independent pre-purchase inspection from a mechanic you trust, and cross-reference reliability data from Consumer Reports and J.D. Power. 10 minutes of research can save you $10,000. If this video saved you from a bad decision or confirmed one you already suspected, smash that like button, drop your car horror stories in the comments below, and subscribe because next week we're covering the 5 best used cars under $15,000 that are actually worth your money. See you there.